Welcome to the Nevis newscast for Monday, January 12th, 2026. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Nevis is in the process of constructing a Biosafety Level 2 facility, making it the second country in the Caribbean to house such a facility. The facility is part of a broader multipurpose laboratory project through a partnership with the United States government. The construction of the Nevis Bureau of Standards project has commenced. Minister of Physical Planning and the Environment, the Honorable Spencer Brand, visited the site at Pinnis Industrial Site, where he spoke briefly about the importance of the project.
This is a project that is being implemented through the U.S. Southern Command Facility, and the U.S. government, through the Southern Command Facility, would have awarded that contract to Texel Incorporated out of Puerto Rico, and Texel would have also partnered with Affluent Homes here on the island of Nevis. This is indeed a tangible gift to the people of Nevis. The Nevis Island Administration's input was the site on which we are now standing, and that is valued over 500,000+ EC dollars. This is an important and critical project for the island of Nevis, because we feel that on completion of this project, we will be able to enhance our food safety and all the products that we provide here on the island of Nevis for the people of Nevis.
Director of the Nevis Disaster Management Department, Brian Dyer, outlined the details of the approval process.
The Nevis Disaster Management were formally advised by the U.S. Embassy in October of 2025 that the project was approved and finance has been approved, and the contractors, Texel of Puerto Rico and Affluent Homes subcontractor, were the ones awarded with this contract. As the minister indicated, the price for the facility is $2.5 million US. The facility is 4,900 square feet, and it would include a number of labs.
Director of the St. Kitts and Nevis Bureau of Standards, Stuart Laplace, spoke of the services that the lab will offer.
This facility would be a Level 2 biosafety facility, which would be the second biosafety lab in the Caribbean, the first being in Trinidad. So this would be something exceptional. Now, in this lab, we plan to do services from not only food safety, but we intend to support services like Ministry of Health, Water Department, Department of Agriculture. We also conduct a series of testing along the lines of metrology, air quality, implementation of standards, and the like. So this would more or less assist persons who are trying to export or even add value to their product to move them across the shores and to get them into supermarkets.
The site visit took place on a Thursday, January 8th, 2026. The government of St. Kitts and Nevis is introducing 2 new reforms to the country's Citizenship by Investment (CBI) program, as it continues to strengthen the security of the program and attract reputable and creditable investors. The new measures were announced by Prime Minister, the Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, during his round-table engagement with members of the press on Thursday, January 8th.
We have taken strict measures in increasing the minimum investment, strengthened further our due diligence, making sure that the processes are transparent. We have shifted our CBI unit to become a statutory body to have proper oversight. Now we are making 2 more significant advancements, which is the residency component and the biodata collection component, which will be implemented soon. We have also signed on to the regional agreement where all countries within the region have agreed. And so we are proud of the changes that we have made, and we'll continue to do what we have to do to protect our country, protect our name, and protect our standing in the international arena.
St. Kitts and Nevis has led efforts to establish the Eastern Caribbean CBI regulatory framework that protects and modernizes the vital economic sector. The framework established a shared regulatory authority among participating OECS members, modeled on the cooperative structure of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank. The following is a notice from the Office of the Premier. Premier of Nevis and Minister of Tourism, the Honorable Mark Brantley, will be away on official duties in the United States of America. Premier Brantley is expected to depart on Monday, January 12th and return on Thursday, January 15th, 2026. During this period, the Honorable Eric Evelyn will act as Premier. Still to come, Taiwan MOFA Scholarship 2026 open. I'll be right back with the details after this break.
Greetings, everyone. I am the Honorable Spencer Brand, Minister with responsibility for communications, public works, water services, physical planning and environment, disaster management, post and labor in the Nevis Island Administration. I am indeed delighted to offer congratulations to the Nevis International Financial Services industry. Government revenue generated from this industry has made significant contribution to the development of our island over the past 4 decades, and we expect that the revenue will continue to ensure that our island continue to develop. Infrastructure such as roads, electricity, and water have seen remarkable improvement over the last 4 decades. I wish to embrace the success of the Nevis International Financial Services industry, which has redounded to the success of the livelihoods of the people of Nevis. Happy 40th anniversary and congratulations.
Welcome back. The Department of Community Development held the closing ceremony of the Thread and Needle Affair Sewing Workshop on January 8, 2026 at the Butlers Community Center. 8 individuals successfully completed the program, attaining Level 1 sewing skills. During the closing ceremony, participants proudly wore garments they created themselves. Several handmade items were also on display, all produced by the participants throughout the workshop. These included dresses, skirts, bags, shirts, and cushions. A total of 17 persons participated in the sewing workshop. The facilitator of the workshop was Mavis Paris. The Nevis Island Administration's Ministry of Human Resources has received the call for the Republic of China Taiwan Ministry of Foreign Affairs Scholarships 2026. Interested persons are encouraged to exploit the opportunities made available by the Taiwan government to pursue undergraduate and graduate studies. The scholarship benefits include airfare, housing, tuition fees, textbooks, insurance, and monthly allowances. The language training program is optional. However, students must provide documentation that they have either applied to a Mandarin program or an English taught degree program. Applications must be submitted to Carol Body at the Ministry of Education in St. Kitts by Friday, February 27th, 2026 for certification and onward processing. For further information regarding the application and eligibility requirements, visit the links on your screen or contact the NIA's Ministry of Human Resources at 469-5521, extension 5163, 5164, or 5166. And that's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.